To give the introduction of the judges for the secondary idea category, I would like to welcome the Public Relations Officer at the NTRC, Ms. Eustacia Walter.
Good morning, everyone. I will now introduce to you the judges for the secondary idea category. Haj Baker. Haj Baker is a systems administrator and developer with about 10 years of experience at the Inland Revenue Department. He obtained a bachelor's in computer science from the University of Hertfordshire. Prior to this, he attended both the St. Vincent Grammar School and the St. Vincent Community College. He has a profound love for coding, proficient in Java and C++. Haj is also the other half of Programmers Inc., who placed third in the then I-squared competition hosted by the NTRC in 2017. Mr. Haj Baker. Mr. Roberto Holder. With a love of writing code and designing interfaces software, developer Robert Holder has dedicated the last 11 years to development and enhancement of small to medium-sized businesses and startups. Roberto Holder is a technical administrator for the National Marketing Information System at the Ministry of Agriculture. He is the principal software engineer and client manager at Dwarn IT Consulting. His expertise relates to multi-site networks, e-commerce stores, and progressive web apps. He also provides portrait and product photography services to individuals and businesses to boost their online presence. In his free time, he focuses his studies on human-computer interface and the psychology of human-computer interaction. Mr. Roberto Holder. Mr. Jadrick Cummins. Jadrick Cummins has been practicing barrister and solicitor since December 2012. He attained his LLB degree in law and business from Coventry University and completed the bar professional training course at the University of West of England, Bristol, UK. He is currently a partner at Cardinal Law Firm in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where he engages in a diverse civil law practice representing clients the world over. Jadrick is an avid consumer of mobile electronics and digital platforms. In 2016, he received certification from CASIP in mobile application development. Mr. Jadrick Cummins.
Thank you very much, Ms. Walter. At this time, we'd go into the judging for the secondary idea category. In this category, we have 10 teams presenting today, and we would welcome the first team from the St. Vincent Girls High School, Country Tech.
My name is Faith Bino, and this is my partner.
Alia Descent.
And together we make up Country Tech, and this is our app, ChemWeb. Problem. Potential users are unaware of what chemicals makes up formulas, and they don't know what certain chemicals can make. ChemWeb. Let's carbon up your work with ChemWeb. Solution. ChemWeb is an app that will help persons learn about what chemical composition of certain formulas and find out what certain chemicals can make what formulas. Aim. Our app's intent is to help users find out what chemicals make up a particular formula or what formulas can be made from certain chemicals. Targeted business. The Ministry of Education and education institutions. Targeted audience. This app can be for anyone, but mainly can be useful to persons in high school, college, or university, especially for those doing organic chemistry. Research carried out. In our research, we found out that a hefty amount of persons in college and universities in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are doing chemistry, more specifically organic chemistry, and need an app like ours to aid them in their schoolwork. We got an opinion of a Vincentian Western Ontario Medical School student, and this is what she had to say about ChemWeb, and I quote, "When I went to college, high school, and undergraduate school, I studied chemistry and biology. I'm not studying it now, obviously, but it would have been so helpful if I had an app like this one. I would have been able to do so much better because it wouldn't have been so hard to find information for papers and assignments. I would have also loved to advise others and tell them about my experiences with certain chemicals and experiments, so that I can help aspiring surgeons and chemists like yourself." She was talking about me. "I think with my honest opinion, this idea is brilliant." End of quote. App walkthrough. This is what you will see as a first-time user after you download the app. So we have three sections. One is home. You will see that as the first screen. The second one is following, where you can post like your experiences and stuff with chemicals. And then search is where you can find out the chemical composition or can create. Budget for the app is 15,000 EC. Resources for the app. To make this app, the following will be needed: programmer, designer, server, human resources, student partner, teachers, myself, financial funding, sponsorship, subscription, users, partners, Ministry of Education, and educational institutions. Where's this app will make money? This app is an internet-based and offers various options for revenue. One of the best ways will be to sell advertisement space for small Vincentian businesses and app payments through credit cards, debit cards, and PaySwift. Impact on business. This app will help the Ministry of Education by helping the students of the future study and learn more about chemistry for college and university and further their minds in chemistry, which might help junior chemists / surgeons like myself. Impact of app on users. This app is to help people find out what chemicals are in what formulas and what certain or specific chemicals can make up what formula, so they can help do their schoolwork, or if they're just really inquisitive, or so on and so on. For those doing chemistry in school, this app would make learning that subject more fun, interesting, and real. This app will also help to assist students in pursuing higher learning with their schoolwork to build their and their country's future. Pros and cons of the app. Pros: easily accessible with the user. Not required to do much research on all the chemicals and all the formulas because of ChemWeb. Students will be able to get much needed information on various formulas, the chemicals, and how they interact. Cons: need data or Wi-Fi for the app to fully function. Persons may not have a credit card or other online payment means. To address this, scratch cards will be developed so that such persons have a means of paying online. Future developments of the app. In the future, our app might have a headquarters or our own established place of business where we manage all the data and information that relates to ChemWeb. Also, a small dedicated staff to further improve the functionality of the app and perhaps branch off to other subject areas. Thank you.
This time, we're going to the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
All right, morning, ladies, and I want to personally congratulate you for making this far. Just one question. From the app interface, I'm not sure, but was there anywhere that was there a history, like where you could see past searches?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was the only question I had. You guys did lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Country Tech. At this time, from the P.T. Budell Secondary School, we would welcome the team Incredible 3.
A pleasant good morning to everyone. A pleasant A pleasant good morning to everyone. Protocol has been established. I'll be presenting Surround Me app prepared by Delisa Prayer, Jonathan Samuel, and Shakira Bowens. Tagline: be assured of what to do. Introduction, market vending. Other situations. Tourists may come and say, let's drop anchor here. And another thing, the bus fare might be like $70, and the taxi driver, van drivers might say, oh, it's $100, and that's not the regular price. Current problems. Vendors may overprice an item that costs $6 may be sold to a tourist for $10 if no one is around. They may even charge whatever they feel like. Imagine buying a French bread for $7 and selling it to a tourist for $25. Vendors may speak anyhow they feel, may not be understood by tourists. Tourists may later, if they don't see a bin, or know where to locate one, or drop anchor that cause damage to a reef. Who will benefit from the solution we put forward? Government, who will not have to spend who will not have to spend unnecessary money on cleaning up the environment, will not receive negative complaints about the lack of relevant information being available. Tourism sector, tourists will not have to think twice about visiting because of unpleasant experiences encountered. Everyone, better health due to less pollution and damage to the environment. Everyone being empowered with knowledge about their surroundings, what to do and what to expect. What can be the results of these benefits? Boosting economy due to increased revenue from tourists and locals who feel more comfortable going out and as a result spending more. As a result, more money will be available to assist in public spending, more people can be employed. Judge for yourselves. Let's look at the Surround Me app. The Surround Me app will be accessible on your home screen without having to unlock your phone. The various areas covered by the app. Instant picture. If while in the app you need a spur of moment picture, you will not miss out by losing time to go find and open the camera app. Land Protect. See where the nearest garbage bin, urinals, and washrooms are located around you. Won't have to dump garbage when a bin may have been just around the corner, or when walking in an area you know which lands are private, lands you should avoid. Sorry. Local price. Instant access to price ranges for items. Local price. Instant access to price ranges for items will let you know if the price you are being charged is too much, whether in the market or on the street. Site assist. See location, information, personnel on site, self-guiding tour if needed, washroom locations, garbage bin locations, all info of site, tied to location map so you know exactly where to go. See Protect, instantly know if you are anchoring in a safe place, be alerted of places you should not anchor, example, to protect a reef, know a sea habitat available, a location, etc. Listen and translate. A tourist may not understand a dialect. It can be instantly translated into standard English or any other language. Security. Get in touch with site security or national security instantly. More features of Land Protect. Maps, signs, in case where signs are missing, you will not have a problem. Where there are dead-end roads. Example, garbage disposal. Let's say you need to dispose of your garbage. The lines will indicate, shows pathway to get there, shows location where there is line of sight so you can go straight to the garbage bin. Guide Me. Examples, the Guide Me app shows you when you are entering private property. Road ends 20 feet ahead so that you can know there's a dead-end road, and you are entering which one tells you where you are going. How will our app be supported? Voluntary donations and ads. Limitations of the app based on St. Vincent and the Grenadines only at present will work offline but requires internet access to be sure information is up to date. Cost of implementation. Estimated cost is around $12,000, and revolving costs involved in hosting the app may be supported by donations and ads revenue. Any additional revenue needed will be sought from organizations and groups to maintain and keep app up to date. In a time when much attention is given preserving the natural environment and sustainable development, acquiring knowledge, safety, and a measure of independence, the Surround Me app will play a significant part in improving and maintaining our local environment and help all feel more comfortable moving around the end. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We would now go into the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Hey, good morning, ladies. Nice presentation. I just have one question. Who will maintain the app post-launch? Would it be you, or
The government.
so you planning on handing it off to the government?
The both of us will maintain the app.
So you're gonna work in conjunction with the government.
Yes, we'll work in conjunction
Okay,
with
alright.
the government.
Good morning, ladies. Thank you for the presentation. Just one question in terms of security, the location feature of your app. Will anyone be able to track where someone is going, into what location they're going into?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Like for example, you have a feature where if you're entering private property, the app will tell you. I was just wondering if another user of the app might be able to track the location of another user.
No. No.
That's it from us. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Incredible 3. At this time, I would like to remind persons watching and persons in the room that after the 10 teams from the idea category have presented, we will open voting, and this will take place on our website at www.ntrc.vc/vote. At this time, from the St. Joseph Convent, Kingstown, we would welcome the team, Psy Girls.
Protocol has already been established. A pleasant good morning to all. I am Rianka Chance,
And I am Odia Charles.
and together we present to you our group,
Sky Girls.
with our idea name,
Fash On.
How does Fash On works? So first, you have to download the app Fash On. Following this, you will then see a screen with login or sign up. In this case, we are logging in. After logging in, there is going to be a search bar where you are going to search for whatever type of clothes you want. So we started typing in AF for African dresses. So we select African dresses, where a drop-down menu with some clothes will appear. We are now going to select the design Mother Africa. After selecting the design, we are now going to scan your body. So let me just ask this person right here. Come on up. Yes, you, come. So we are just going to scan your body. So allow my partner to
You will
And-
spin just like this.
a little bit slower. Right. Right. Thank you very much. So now we have her measurements on our phone, and it is going to the factory, where our factory is right over here. So while that, the app is now going to process the information. After processing the information, you are now going to select whether you're going to buy your cloth or choose your cloth. In this case, we are going to buy your cloth, and you can also choose your cloth from online. So, following this, we are now going to send our information. So her name, Ella F, her phone number, 246-9800, her address, Sandy Bay. She has an African dress, and it is loose. We selected delivery, and she paid online. We then submit our information. And in no time at all, this glorious dress happens. Mind you, there is no app like this ever made that can make this happen.
Tagline, sorry. Fashion, the way of life. A target market, apparel factories,
Fashion designers,
general public,
and even internationally. Target market continued. So, a designer in St. Vincent decided she's going to sell 10 designs locally, 40 regionally, including Barbados and St. Lucia, and 60 internationally, including Taiwan and the United States of America, at a rate of 5 EC. In one day, from all of these countries, she collected $550. In a month, we then multiplied the 550 by 30. This is $16,500. 20 designers decided to follow in her footsteps and decided to sell the same amount of designs at the same rates. So now the month payment, which is $16,500, we're going to times that by our 20 designers. We now have a total of $330,000. $330,000 multiplied by 12 months of the year. Our country is going to receive approximately $4 million per year. This app collects money two ways. The designers will have to pay a subscription fee, and also we will be getting money by ads. And what you're seeing here on this slide, this is only fashion designers. Could you imagine if we bring in the apparel factories, how much money that is going to give our country? St. Vincent's current GDP is 811.3 million. Adding all of this, our country's GDP will grow. Our pros, you spend less money. Spending less money as in you don't have to pay thousands of dollars just getting only one custom-made design.
It is quick, meaning you can get your design made in a 24-hour period or even less.
It is accurate. You guess your design exactly how you want it, the exact fit and everything.
And it works with and without Wi-Fi.
Our cons, it needs a special computerized cutting and sewing machine.
And also,
in order to do this, we are now going to partner with investors to make this work.
And also, it needs a device with quality camera so you can get your design made exactly how you want it and so you can get your exact measurements.
Hence, we use the phone. Our cost, $150,000. $100,000 will be for each machine.
And $50,000 for your software.
We thank you for listening, and at this time, we are going to answer any questions.
To the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Good morning, ladies. Just a quick clarification. You said you could type in AF and African would show up, right?
We typed in AF because we knew we wanted African.
Right.
So we just started to type in AF.
So there's at least a list of categories. So my question is this. What happens if the design category that I'm looking for isn't listed?
Our app carries all design categories. So there is never one thing you are going to type in and it's not there.
All right, thank you very much.
Sorry. Good morning, ladies. Just one question. I saw that you said that it works with and without Wi-Fi. I just want to know what parts would work without the Wi-Fi.
Okay. So the parts where you are selecting your designs, and so that works without. The part that works with Wi-Fi is when you have to send the information and just to scan your body.
Thank you.
Good morning, ladies. Just a quick one. In terms of scanning your body, I just wanted to know, in terms of your user interface, what happens if my phone camera quality is not up to standard to scan properly? Would I get a message, or what comes up in the app?
As it is in one of our cons, the app will obviously notify you that it's not clear enough. In this case, you can go to the factory in order to scan your body.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Psy Girls. At this time, from the St. Vincent Grammar School, we welcome the team Astro.
Stop me if this sounds familiar. It's Sunday morning and you're in the middle of preparing lunch. You open the cupboard, eager to get some brown sugar because stew chicken is calling your name. But surprise, surprise, you're all out. Or imagine you have a hot date and you're in the middle of getting ready. You reach for that perfect cologne, but there's nothing left. Or yet again, imagine you have an assignment due this afternoon, but your printer has run out of ink and you're fast running out of time. What do you do? What should you do? What can you do? Freight.io, we're at your door. Freight.io aims to be the perfect solution to these problems as well as many more. Through the integration of web mapping services such as Google Maps, users will be able to select a pick-up and drop-off location for their deliveries, as well as being able to track their deliveries in real time. Freight.io will also allow for the hassle-free communication between users and couriers. Freight.io also aims to assist Vincentians in moving towards a more convenient, productive, and dynamically based online future. As a part of our goal to be the best courier service application in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Freight.io intends to offer a wide range of services. It will not only deliver perishable goods such as groceries and food, but also deliver the little everyday items that may have a significant impact in our lives. For example, hand sanitizers, books, and other household and personal items.
By now, I'm sure you're wondering, who's the app targeted for? Freight.io aims to provide a simple, straightforward user experience that will greatly benefit the average Vincentian by allowing users to order and collect their goods at the tap of a button. Using Freight.io will be so easy that it will come to you as second nature. Even better, Freight.io will be released on all major app platforms, namely the Google Play Store and Apple's App Store. Freight.io will not only accept direct cash payments, but will also allow users to pay via services such as PaySwift, Squeeze Cash, or their local bank service. All data will also be hosted on an online server. Users will be given an in-app QR code that the courier must scan to confirm delivery. We will also use GPS services to track user packages. When specifying where the goods should be delivered, users will have the option of selecting a predefined drop-off point, example, a church or the community center. This will not only address privacy concerns, but streamline the delivery experience. Augmented reality in the form of Google Street View will also be implemented in the future to track deliveries easier. Sound good? Here's a short video that explains how Freight.io works.
Welcome to Freight.io. Today we would like to give a brief walkthrough of our app. When opening the app for the first time, you'll be greeted by this page. From here, you may choose to either register or log in. Let's select register. On the registration page, you'll be presented with three options: to sign up, to apply to be a courier, or choose the app as a guest. You may also choose to sign in with other trusted methods. Let's choose to sign up as a customer. When signing up, you'll be asked to enter your full name, email, and password. You may also select your preferred payment method at this time. After filling out this information, you'll be asked to fill out a CAPTCHA, and once completed, you'll be signed up. Let's head back to the registration page and select the option to become a courier. When applying to become a courier, you'll be asked to enter similar information to when signing up to become a customer: your name, email, and password, then payment info. But you will also be asked to upload a form of ID so that background checks can be completed. Now, back to login and register page. Let's choose login. After entering your name and password, you will be logged in. This is Freight.io's customer homepage. Here, you can see your current pending deliveries, their pickup and drop-off location, whether we selected speed or security as a delivery option, the estimated time of your delivery, and the courier performing the delivery. A QR code will also be presented, which will be scanned by the courier. From this page, you can also post requests for items to be delivered. If you wish to request items from specific supported stores, this may also be done. At the bottom of this page is the tab bar, which allows you to search for specific items, stores or couriers, and chat with other couriers or members. The sidebar may also be accessed. Here, you can view and edit your account info, view your order history, see the delivery rates, and apply to become a courier. Let's take a look at the courier side of the app by selecting Become a Courier. Assuming that you're a courier, you'll be greeted by this page. If you're not a courier, you will be rerouted to the courier application page. On the courier homepage, your deliveries in progress will appear. You can see the customer to whom the item is being delivered, the pickup and drop-off location, the item being delivered, and the estimated time of arrival. You will also be shown a map directing you along the fastest calculated route to the drop-off location. Scrolling down, you will see the current available delivery requests. Requests will also appear in order the estimated delivery time based on your location. We will not go further in depth, as all other buttons perform the same actions as they would on the customer's version.
How will Freight.io be used in a real-life situation?
This is Shai. Shai works a business that has ordered some paper which now needs to be collected, but Shai has no time to go and collect it herself. She therefore chooses to use Freight.io. Shai opens the app, fills out her order form, and posts her requests. This is Jack. Jack is a nearby courier. He sees Shai's request for paper and accepts the offer. Jack goes to the stationery store and purchases the paper. He then proceeds to Shai's office following the directions given by the app's embedded map. Upon his arrival, Jack asks Sky to show him her QR code so that he may scan it and complete the delivery.
This is the end of our presentations, and we will welcome any questions at this time.
We will now go into the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Hey guys, one question. I just saw in the presentation with, I think his name is Jack, can't remember. He goes to the stationery store and he buys it or he purchases whatever she needs. Does it come from his pockets or how is that transaction being done?
Okay, well, when she applies or makes requests, the fee will be taken out to purchase the item out of the fee, well, as she pays the courier. The courier purchases the item with the fee, and then he will be also paid delivery.
Okay.
Good morning, fellas. My question to you would be, is more of an environmental impact question. Whenever you go and purchase something, the carrier, do they have to have any kind of specific packaging to carry the stuff in, or they just bring it however?
Well, it depends on what the package is. If it's a regular package, then they can have it in a regular envelope or box. But if it's a valuable package, the user will state that, and styrofoam boxes, it will be placed in a styrofoam box.
All right, thank you very much.
Hi, guys. I'm not sure if I missed it, but what happens if the eventual purchaser, the ultimate purchaser, changes their mind in terms of refunds?
Well, as there's a whole place on the fee required for delivery, if the purchaser changes their mind mid-delivery or when the courier gets there and refuses to pay for the item, he'll be refunded he'll be paid the delivery fee and compensated a bit for having to return the item. But the courier or the customer will be refunded the majority of the money that they would have had to pay for the item.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Astra. At this time, from the St. Vincent Girls High School, we welcome the team, the Rivals.
Good morning, everyone. We are the Rivals, including Sarah Foster and Haley Bowman. Our app name, SmartPod.
People have been becoming more interested in growing their own crops and flowers in part due to COVID-19. However, with persons going back to ever-demanding work, people have less time to invest in researching on how best to grow their own plants. Even when trying to do their own thing, persons would easily forget when to take care of their plants and how much is too much, among other things that would cause you to feel like you cannot grow. What on earth can be done to bridge the gap between a novice grower and getting a green thumb?
Solution, SmartPod. Tagline, get your green thumb a bit easier. Know your plant's every need. Aim. The aim of this app is to provide users a means of growing and maintaining their plants with a little technological help. Make planting less daunting and a bit more fun. Provide timely feedback on whichever is growing in their pots. Give users some helpful guidance for all their planting needs.
Targeted business, A&R floral designs. Targeted audience or market, persons 18 or older, persons with Android and iPhone devices.
Walkthrough of the app. When you open the app, it will ask you to log in using your email accounts like Gmail, Microsoft, or other social media accounts like Facebook. You can enter as many SmartPods as you would like. Then you are given the option of which plant or flower you hope to grow in your new SmartPod. You can select from a library of flowers or crops, or you can scan the barcode of the seed packet. This is a very important step, since that will determine which treatment your plant will need. After setting up your plant, it will be made available as a picture icon on the main screen. When you select the icon, you will be brought to an overview of the plant of interest. You then have the option of assigning a SmartPod to your plant, either through scanning the attached QR code or entering the PIN located at the bottom of the SmartPod. This would give you more functionality and feedback from the app, including simple one-time instructions of putting seeds in the soil with the option to skip. Details or more info gives you some good-to-know overview of the plant you have. Water tells you how much moisture is in the soil. Sunlight, the amount of sun and heat present. With this information, you can be guided at where to place the pot, when and how much water is needed. The app will also be fitted with notifications to remind you of when to carry out certain tasks, such as watering the plants.
Users will be periodically asked for feedback on their growing seedlings. This would let us adjust the considerations for the plant. The app will be equipped with a sign menu where you can get access for further features like the library, gives you a list of available plants that best suit your fancy, buy list, shows you all that you can purchase from A&R Floral Designs to make your planting needs as simple as you can also order directly from the app. Settings, what theme you want for the app, to how you desire to be notified or to turn off said notifications. About gives you more information about the company and how you contact the company. Pop prototype. This is a rough idea of how the SmartPod would look. Budget for the app. 10,000 EC, server and programmer. 20,000 EC, design smart pod materials to create smart pod like the shell, Wi-Fi adapter, sensors, miniature solar panel, manufacturing smart pods. Total cost 30,000 EC.
Retail for the app and products. App will be made available for free. This will let us reach a larger audience since there are some persons that would not desire to buy a smart pod. The unit price for the smart pod will be 35 EC dollars. This price is considered fair and profitable for the targeted business, as well as the fact that this product is reusable even after growing a selected plant or seedling. How this app will make money? Ad revenue, ad-free subscription, the sale of smart pods, enabling the sale of items needed for planting, primarily from the targeted business, of course.
How this app is unique. There is not an app like this implemented in SVG, especially on such a small scale, to get beginner growers to be better at growing plants. Impact of app on business. It will help the business get more exposure to a wider audience in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which will even open other business opportunities for the business itself. Get more money through sales of the smart pod and app revenues.
Impact of app on users. By using this app, users will end up having a start in growing their own crops, save money on obtaining flowers and their own crops in the long run, tackling the mentality that only a selected or blessed few can actually plant. Impact of app on the environment. More plants being planted, which will reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, making more persons mindful of the world around them, which of course will lead to a greener and more sustainable SVG.
Pros, cons, and limitations of the app. Pros, timely feedback on plants grown, whether at home or away from home. Takes out guessing in planting. Let the app take care of thinking. Paying for planting items online. Cons, in the event of no Wi-Fi or data, you would not be able to access features of the app. Smart pod has to be connected with Wi-Fi to get real-time feedback on the plant status. Limitations. Smart pod has to be used for the seeds to access the full functionality of the app. If not adjusted correctly or the wrong information on the seed is placed in, eventually results may not be satisfactory. No control over external factors such as soil selected.
Future of innovation. We hope to expand this idea in the following ways later down the line. Upgrading the smart pod design to have more independent functionality, thereby letting persons have an even easier time cultivating good seedlings. Delivery option, which would let persons order all that they need from the targeted business for a small fee. Have bigger versions of the smart pod. That may even let them be employed for commercial use. Smart pod version 2. Persons can grow more diverse crops like potatoes, which require a great deal of soil to grow properly. Smart seed box, smart pod version 3. Persons can grow multiple plants of the same seed type at once. Smart greenhouse, smart pod version 4. Persons can manage their own small garden with the use of technology. Thank you. Any questions?
At this time, we're going to the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Thank you for the presentation, ladies. You said that the app would make money through ad-free subscriptions. What features are offered through the subscription?
Haven't really thought about that part much, but we would like to add in more things to the app, the plant pod, to tell you more things about the plant. Maybe even like in the future, we can say what type of plant soil you would need, things like that, since we didn't really think of that.
That's fine, thanks.
All right, good morning, ladies. You mentioned that you would be doing this, you're building the app for A&R Floral Designs, right? So it's a collaboration between you and that company, or you're selling the app to that company?
It's a collaboration.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the rivals. We are halfway through our app category for this morning. A reminder that after all 10 teams have presented in the app category, voting will open on our website, www.ntrc.vc/vote. At this time, from the Union Island Secondary School, we would welcome the team UISS On Point 2.1.
With the protocol already being established, a pleasant good morning. My name is Gia Gloucester,
Aquila Bailey,
and DeAndre Charles.
and we the UISS On Point 2.1 present to you Priglam. Why Priglam? Ladies, have you ever wanted to get your face beat or your head slaved for a special occasion, but just can't find a professional to do it? How about calling a salon to book an appointment, and the receptionist still forgets to book your appointment? What about not getting proper direction to find the salon, then end up lost or late to your appointment? And I cannot forget about the men. Do you have trouble finding a barber with experience and skill that will hook you up with the freshest fade? Oh, and the worst one out of them all. How about calling a salon to book an appointment for a specific date and the receptionist have you on hold forever just to check their availability? Well, Priglam is your go-to app. Problem: not being able to find the best services available, not being able to find the place of business, phone calls being too brief, forgotten appointments, problem with double booking, and surprise cost. Okay, we did a research, and these are the results of how the salon owners get their appointments booked. 50% of them said they got DMs on social media platforms. 17% of them said people just walk into their salons, and 33% of them said that they get phone calls. What is Priglam? Priglam is a salon appointment booking app for beauty pros and barbers. It is designed to give clients an easy way to discover and book services like haircuts, hairstyles, makeup, etc. online. It offers a convenient way for clients to browse photos and reviews, and also get important pricing information and book appointments at times that would work for them. It also allows professionals and salon owners to accept credit card payments, share photos of their work, manage their calendar and availability, send automatic appointment reminder, and share their location.
Some features of this app are standard function. This includes things like account registration, logging in, profile summary, and settings. Another one will be browsing, filtering, and sorting offers. This includes all types of category divisions, prices, availability, services being offered, and calendar management. This app also gives users the way to put reviews and ratings. Booking and paying. This is where user can choose their dates, view the payment process and payment plan. And with this, they have a choice whether to pay by cash, debit card, vouchers, etc., and to confirm their reservation. Another one is transaction list. This feature is very important as it stores your transaction list with purchase, payment archive stored. It gives you access to documents like bills or invoices that you may need to show to confirm your payment. Push notification. It gives you reminders of booking confirmations, status changes, day reminder whether before the day or the same day, and photos that have been uploaded.
Now, this app is also linked to social networks such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where people can leave a DM or follow them. Now, this is a video. This is a video how people browse through my business page. Target market. Target market includes general public, beauticians, salon or barber bar owners, barber shop owners, visitors, and other professionals. Benefits to target market. Benefits to professional is to help build their clientele and hence make a better income. Show a level of professionalism and also provide a good and proper service to their customers. And customers can get great and satisfied service for their money. Now this is two small businesses in Union Island that can benefit from the app. These are Makeup by Keisha and myself, Didi Cuts. These are some pictures of me in the process of cutting.
A question that was asked during the research was, would people use this app? 25% of people said no, and 75% of people said yes. Pros and cons. This app is available every 24/7. It is user-friendly, maximize reservation, get paid quicker, not being tied to a phone or save time, automatic appointment reminder, security, and links to social medias, IG and Facebook, etc. Cons. You need internet access and influx of your customers. Cost. This app will cost up to $4,000 to $15,000 per platform. For a great function, booking app will be anything from $150,000 EC and upwards.
Security. Now, our security is based on a data encryption, credit card encryption, and our servers are secure.
Conclusion. With an app like Program, person will no longer have to face the problem that comes with face-to-face booking or telephone call booking, nor will hairstylists or barbers or other beauty profession face problems like managing their calendars or clients' booking info. This is literally the perfect booking beauty app. Program, the way to slay.
Thank you very much. At this time, we're going to the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
All right, good morning. I'm not sure if you mentioned it because I may have missed it. Was there a charge for the hairdressers, designers, and so on to use the app, the barbers and so on?
Yes.
So then, what's the major reason why they would switch from, say, using Facebook and Instagram and so on to your app that they have to pay for?
Okay. Okay. Our app is, you're more likely to be found on our app because it gives you a chance for your salon to be advertised more than on Instagram or Facebook, because not everybody will find you on Instagram and Facebook. But if you have the app, you are sure, like your salon or your barber shop will be sure to be found on the app.
All right, thank you very much. Seems we have no other questions. Thank you. Sorry, one question.
I don't know if I missed it as well, but do you guys have, like, do you pay online or do I still pay in person?
You can pay anyhow. You can pay with credit card, voucher, cash, anyhow you want to pay, you can pay it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, UISS on point 2.1. At this time, we'd welcome also from the Union Island Secondary School, the team UISS Geo.
With protocol already being established. With protocol already being established, good morning. My name is Shaquana Duke.
And my name is Jose Wilson.
We are presenting our app idea, My Doctor app, bringing healthcare to you.
Too sick to see a doctor in person? Need to consult a doctor immediately? With My Doctor, an online doctor consult app, you can ask about health concerns via private call or chat.
There's a shortage of specialists in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the possibility of affording these specialists in rural areas will be expensive and difficult. COVID-19 has also caused a number of changes in the delivery of healthcare, as fear still lingers in the hearts of many. My Doctor app will fill the void created by the shortage of medical personnel in many parts of SVG.
This is a photo of a typical waiting room at a clinic, but because of COVID-19, gathering will not be possible.
In our research, we have discovered that waiting is a big issue in the medical facility. From the time it takes you to get your number, consult a doctor, and then collect your medicine, you are roughly spending 2 to 5 hours waiting.
Would you rather be at a beach, a waterfall, a luxurious hotel, or even the comfort of your home? My Doctor app can consult your doctor at anywhere.
After consultations with Ministry of Health officials, we learned 3 main things. There is already a medical record information bank where health records and patients can be accessed from any hospital or clinic throughout SVG. There was a lack of any system where doctors and patients from different parts of the country can interact in a safe and secure platform online. Both the Ministry of Health and doctors welcome the idea of My Doctor app.
This is a comment of a doctor after hearing about our app. I wish I had an app like that. Need to monetize all these consultations.
Whether you have period or pregnancy, acne or skin issues, performance issues in bed, cold or fever, child not feeling well, depression or anxiety, My Doctor app provides all these services. Consult a doctor online via secure chat or call for diagnosis and medical advice.
Connect with the best doctors in just minutes.
Consultations are 100% private, safe, and secure.
Receive prescriptions and postage medicine online.
You can even upload health reports and photos for the doctor to understand the issue better.
After your consultation, you can order medicines or book a lab test online.
Medicines and test samples can be dropped off and be picked up from the comfort of your home.
My Doctor app is also your medical record.
How does My Doctor app work? After you download and register and put in your name, you enter your symptoms, you select a specialist and pay online, wait a few minutes to connect to the best doctors or book an appointment, consult via chat or video call. With My Doctor app, you will also get a written prescription from your doctor. My Doctor app also shows you where the pharmacies, clinics, and hospitals are. Remember, more than 70% of health problems can be treated online by a doctor. However, for severe or critical medical emergencies, we recommend you rush to your nearby hospital. If you are uncomfortable using the app, we recommend the creation of smart rooms where persons can go to their district clinic and use the service with the assistance of a nurse or other certified healthcare professional. Pros of using this app: convenience, save everyone time and money, opens up a larger customer base for doctors, make finding doctors easier and faster, ability to interact with your doctor from the privacy of your own home.
Cons of this app: needs a robust security system to protect from hackers, and this may be expensive. Needs a constant and reliable internet connection. The Ministry of Health might be reluctant to partner with private entities, which could hinder the development of the system.
Costs and recommendations. The initial design for a native smartphone application would usually cost between $10,000 and $20,000. The design of the My Doctor mobile application could include external influences and design aspects. Would need a robust server to store medical records if the Ministry of Health does not partner with us. In conclusion, healthcare delivery through a mobile app is a new concept in the healthcare delivery system. In SVG, there is a very serious lack of healthcare infrastructure and trained health workers, especially in rural areas. The process of healthcare infrastructure building is costly and lengthy. The continuous growth of the mobile industry, a large number of people in rural areas have gained access to mobile phones. This leaves us with an excellent opportunity to provide quality healthcare service using the My Doctor platform.
With the proper data protection strategies and solutions in place, healthcare organizations and providers can share data securely, both inside and outside the organizations manage privileged users and comply with
At this time, we're going to the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Hey guys, just two questions. Would the patients be paying for the delivery? And secondly, who does these deliveries? Would it be the doctor or some third party element? I don't know.
Yes, the patients would be paying for the deliveries, and the pharmacy will be delivering the order.
Okay, thanks.
All right, guys. Can you also fill your prescriptions through online payments?
Yes, you can.
All right, so in that function, how does that work? Is the app linked to all pharmacies in St. Vincent, or how does it work?
Our app is connected to all the pharmacies, so when your prescription is sent to the pharmacy, they can either bring it to you or you go and collect your prescription, your prescribed medicine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so you said that if the ministry doesn't partner with you, so how does that work? Would you manage the app yourself without the database that the Ministry of Health has, or would you try to sell the app to them instead?
So we will try to sell the Ministry of Health the app, because we cannot take the records that are not notarized to us and put it in the app. So we will try and sell it to the Ministry of Health.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, UISS Geo. At this time, from the St. Vincent Girls High School, we would welcome the team, Project Tech.
Again, good morning, everyone. We are Project Tech, including Haley Bowman and Sarah Foster. Our app, Pet Tracker.
Problem. Persons seem to keep losing their beloved pets, like their cats and dogs, either by pets roaming too far or bad-minded people that kidnap them. Solution, Pet Tracker. Tagline, don't lose your four-legged friend.
The aim of this app is to provide users a means of tracking their beloved pets through an easy-to-understand app, working together with a quality pet collar. Targeted business, pets and stuff, hardware stores, and supermarkets. Targeted audience or market, person ages 18 or older, locals and tourists, persons with Android and iPhone devices.
Walkthrough of the app. When you open the app, it will ask you to log in. First-time users can sign up either by filling out the electronic form or by third-party accounts like Google. There is a part where you insert information about your pet, including name, what they answer to, breed or pedigree, small description of its physical features, special marks, any clear identifying marks on said pet. Users are then given a walkthrough to link up purchase collar that will be associated with pet. Only the original user can delete the information associated with the collar.
After that, user is given a set of features. Overview information of pet, self-explanatory. Beacon button, a button used to notify the caller to give off a sound, making it easier to locate your beloved pet. Paw imprinted button, used for bringing up a map with the location of your pet. Pet store, view and order premium pet items for your pet from Pets and Stuff. Collar prototype. This is a rough idea of how the pet tracker collar would look. Budget for the app, 11,000 EC dollars for the server or program. and programmer. 9,000 EC dollars, design of collar, electronics to place with collar, like receiver, miniature solar panels, electronics for simple JPRs. Manufacturing collars. Total 20,000 EC dollars.
Retail for app and products. App will be made available for free. This will let us reach a larger audience. The unit price for the pet tracker collars will be about 25 EC dollars. This price is considered fair and good and profitable for the targeted business since quality will be ensured to be maintained as well as the collar can be reprogrammed by the user for another pet.
How this app will make money? Ad revenue, selling pet tracker collars, marketing and selling products from targeted business to users. How is this app unique? There is yet an app like this implemented in SVG, especially when it comes to pet lovers. It uses a solar charger, so this causes it to get charged all day while the pets are outside in the sunlight. The solar charger is also environmentally friendly.
Impact of app on business. It will help the business by get more exposure to a wider audience in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, get more money through sales of the collars and on the app itself. Pros, cons, and limitations of the app. Pros, be able to locate your pet anytime, anywhere. Be able to purchase pet items at your leisure. Cons, in the event of no Wi-Fi or data, you would not be able to access the location feature of the app. Limited retrieval can be done by the caller once caller has somehow been separated from pet.
Future of innovation. Possible ways we can further improve the usefulness of innovation. A feature that obtains information and relevant medical records of the pet from scanning its collar, which would be quite useful when going to various stores and vets, cutting down on interviewing time. Using injectable trackers so we can overcome the problem with loss of collar in the future. Trackers will not only be used for pets but also for farm and other animals. Thank you.
Any questions?
We will now go into the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Thank you, ladies. Are there any features that you can use on the app if you do not buy the collar?
So, yes, because you could buy pet items like food or pet supplies.
But it wouldn't work with the tracker itself because you need the collar right now to track it. But in future, we will get an injector.
All right, thank you.
Hey ladies, good day. Just a question. Do you guys have any feature on the app that would, let's say for example, allow me to set a safe zone? Let's say I'm busy at work and my dog, let's say, ventures beyond the safe zone. Would I be receiving any notifications or alerts?
So a buzzer will go off. You have the option to choose the different sounds of the buzzer. So a buzzer will go off on your phone or whatever device you're using. So that you know.
So say you leave your pet at home and like it exits to like a different neighborhood or something like that, your buzzer would tell you, oh, this is an unknown area.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So if pets and stuff refuse to partner with you or purchase your app, what would be your next step?
We can sell them to hardware stores and supermarkets, so they can sell them. But to order them, you haven't really thought about that much. But maybe we can also get. We had some other ideas in mind from other stores, so we would try to get them, and we would also we want to develop like a app. I mean, store, sorry. So you can order from our store online.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Project Tech. At this time, we would give the judges a 5 minutes break and we would resume in 5 minutes. We would now resume. And the next team is from the Georgetown Secondary School. We would welcome the GSS Gladiators.
Good morning. My name is Dexia Williams.
And my name is Samaya Connell.
We propose to create an app for the Royal St. Vincent Police Force Traffic Department. This app intends to make the job of the traffic police officer easier as it gives them information at their fingertips through technology that is readily available. We chose an app for the tool as everyone has a cell phone and there would be no need for additional equipment to be purchased, thus saving costs. The cost to create this app would be approximately $20,000. The cost that will be incurred will be to build the app and creating the necessary link to license authority database and traffic department infraction database.
Problem. When conducting traffic stops, license check, there is currently no method which we know of checking the licensing authority database for validity of drivers and automobile license validity in real time and view any infractions that are against you and involving the vehicle. This app also integrates an automobile accident database recorder to make recording the particular of an accident easier to record and save the information in the center database at the department for later use.
Here is a run through the app login screen. The traffic officer will be given a password which he or she will use to log in along with his police badge number.
Option screen. This will give the officers 3 options: driver's license lookup, automobile license lookup, accident registration. Possibly additions in the future may include liquor license lookup, traffic offense ticketing, registration, and recording. These 3 options will take you to the page that is specific to tasks needed.
Driver's license lookup page. This screen will use the person's full name, license number, and in the future, when the technology is available to us, facial recognition, it will look up to verify license validity as well as any infraction that are pending for the individual. While the license card should be with you at all times, we sometimes forget it, and also the driver's license won't tell if there are pending infractions such as outstanding tickets.
Automobile license lookup page. Using the license sticker number, vehicle registration number, or chassis number, it should be noted that it is an actual offense to have a VIN number that does not correspond with the license plate information at the licensing authority. It looks for valid licensing and also pending infractions against the vehicle.
Accident registration page. This page will be used to record most or all of the particulars that may be needed in the investigation of a motor vehicle accident, vehicles involved, person involved, and properties damaged. The app aims to give the traffic police officer information at their fingertips in real time, anytime. The use of an app instead of dedicated computer will lower the cost of implementation as specialized equipment usually carries high costs.
Security. The data information will be read only to the police. No editing can be done to an individual information by any police officer. Each login by officer will be recorded. Officer's name, time, and information such will be also recorded. So if an officer struck a record for his friend, it will be shown that he did so and what time. Whether or not you have your license or have infraction is not personal enough for the knowledge of each and every officer.
An example of use, the Rapid Response Unit along with the traffic departments are doing some late night or early morning stop and check. They stop a car with 3 persons at random to check for license and insurance. The drivers check out okay, but the car, while licensed and insured, was reported stolen a few hours ago. The drivers and occupants were taken in for further investigation in the matter. Thank you.
We will now go into the 5-minute round of questioning by the judges.
Hey ladies, one question. Do you guys have any plans to work along with the insurance companies as well to make sure that these vehicles are insured?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Hear me now? All right. So I couldn't see it clearly from the interface, but is there an area in the app that you could upload the photos of the accident?
Yeah. Yes.
Could you guide me through where that is? Any chance we could get about this slide for them? Okay. Just try do it verbally. You know it out your head or anything?
No.
All right, thanks. That's it for us with the questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, GSS Gladiators. And at this time, I would welcome the final team presenting from the IDEA category from the Union Island Secondary School, UISS Bio.
Shopping, a whole new way of shopping. Hello, my name is Vikran Alexander.
Gia Gloucester.
And Jeremiah Jones. And together, we are the UISS Bio. Now, target market. We will be targeting any supermarket across SVG, busy customers, and also the general public.
So we have carried out research where we asked supermarket owners across St. Vincent, how long do customers usually take while cashing out items within their store, right? So Massey Store and Curry's said that customers usually take up to 60 minutes while cashing out goods, while Sicker Graves said that customers take 45 minutes, and around the supermarket, customers usually take 50 minutes. So here we see that standing up in line to check out their goods is a big problem. So this app is an efficient way for customers and shops to have an easy self-checkout using your mobile phone. This app allows users to, 1, scan their items using the barcode reader in the app. 2, pay through card and payment method. 3, receive an electronic receipt. And lastly, find on sale item and monitors users' budget.
Now, how is this app useful? In this time of the pandemic, this app can be useful because users can just scan their items from their phone without having to stand in these very long lines. And it also helps users to identify an item and locate it in a specified store. The app also tells users if they can get sales on an item and notifies users if they pass their budget.
Now, the big question is, how exactly does this app work? Well, I'm going to tell you. This is a visual representation of how the app would look on the home screen of your phone. All you have to do is click it. Then it will send you into the home page of the app where it have an option of shop owners and customers. Now let's go to shop owners. This is a visual representation of the application that the shop owners will have to put in to register their supermarket inside of our app. Now, let's go ahead and shop. So before we start shopping, we always set our budget, which is to the top left corner of the screen, this B in the box, and we're going to click it. Here's where you can set your budget. So our budget for this shopping trip will be $25, and we're going to set our budget. Now, let's go to customers. This is the sign-in page of the app where you can sign in with your email address, Facebook, or Twitter. I already have my email address, so I'm going to click sign in. Now this is the application where you have to put in your credit card information, and when you are finished, you're gonna click Add Card. Now this is one of the menus inside of the app where you can find an item or scan an item. Now let's click Find Item. This is the main page for the Find Item part of the app where you can search for an item, read more about the app, email a company inside of the app, or telephone them. Let's go to email. This part of the app was designed so that you can email a supermarket or company inside of the app. Now let's go back. Now let's check out telephone. Telephone was designed so you can call a company inside of the a supermarket or company inside of the app, only inside of the app. Now let's go to the search bar. Let's click it. This part of the app was designed so that you can search an item and it will show you where you can get it inside of the store and from the cheapest to the most expensive price. Now, as a customer, I like ice cream, so I'm going to search for ice cream and click that search button. Now, it will show you all the stores in the app, the registers stored in the app that has ice cream from the most cheapest to the most expensive. Me as a customer will go for something very cheap, so I'm going to click Massy Store. Now, this is not the receipt. This is just to show you if you have passed your budget, and so when you're finished looking at it, you're going to click Find Location. The app is linked with Google Maps, so it will show you where you are to where you have to go to get to the Massy Store. Now, let's continue. Now, let's go to Scan Item. Before we start shopping, we always set our budget. Our budget is going to be $50, so we're going to set it, and then we click Set Budget. Now, these are some of the registered stores inside of the app. Let's say you are in CK Graves and you pick up 5 items, but you go to checkout, and there's 10 people in front of you, and each have 20 to 30 pieces of item. We are going to click Secret Graves, and then the barcode reader will pop up where you can scan your items, and when you're finished scanning it, you click Finish Scanning. This is to show you how much items you have scanned and the total price for it. So when you're finished, you're going to click Cash Out. It will automatically send you into your card. So let's click my MasterCard and put in my information for the MasterCard. When you're finished putting in the information for your card, you click Pay, and it will email you an electronic receipt.
Cons. Only licensed stores can use this app. It needs internet access. It is expensive and hard to set up. Pros. Available for any shop across SVG, easy and effective way for customers to self-checkout, and less time is spent in long lines at supermarkets.
So we carried out another research where we asked customers if this app will be useful. 25 of them said that this app will not be useful because of the dishonesty of persons within St. Vincent. And the other 75 said that it will be useful because it will save them a lot of time while shopping.
Security. In preliminaries, we were asked a question: what software are we going to use to make sure that people's credit card information are secure from hackers? So we did some research and we found credit card encryption. We also found data encryption, and our servers are secure.
Cost. This app may cost us about $150,000 and upwards.
In conclusion, this app cannot solve every problem there is to shopping, but it's just an easy way for customers to have an easy self-checkout using your mobile phone.
Thank you for watching.
At this time, we would go into the 5-minute round of questioning from the judges.
Hey, good morning. Question. What if the supermarket's not on board? Then how would you ensure that they get on board?
It's their choice. If they don't want to get on board, that's their choice. But we will try to convince them as much as possible, because if coronavirus has to come to St. Vincent, this app can be useful to limit large gathering inside of a supermarket.
Okay. Who would maintain the app post-launch?
Okay, we are partnering with the supermarket. So whatever items they have bringing in, it will, and they set it up into their store information. We will update it on the app.
All right, thank you.
All right. My first question is, what is the cost of this to the supermarket? Do they pay for this, or is it free to use from them?
Okay. We are partnering with these supermarkets, but they still have to pay us a percentage for us to keep maintaining the app.
The other question I have is, is there any feature currently in the app where I could set my budget? Say I'm trying to buy milk, and the app tells me which supermarket has the cheapest price for that milk?
Yes, if I set my budget, let's say the milk costs, let's estimate $5, and I put my budget to $10, and it will show me what I can afford inside of my budget, like it wouldn't go over, and what store have it for the cheapest, like it wouldn't go over your budget.
All right. I'm going to just go back, a quick jump back to the first question. If there's a cost to the supermarket, couldn't they just develop an app themselves like Massey has done?
Yeah, they could, but if they want to, they could. To be honest, we haven't think about it. But if they want to, they can.
So is there any plans in the future for you to sell the apps to supermarkets instead of keeping it and try to maintain it yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, good morning. If a small grocery store currently does not allow online payments or electronic payments, how does your app, can your app help them be able to, can they still use your app? And can person still shop through your app?
Okay, this app was only catered for supermarket that have barcode readers, but if they can't get you with the app, we'll try our best as possible to help them so that they can better their supermarket.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, UISS Bio. And that was our final team presenting this morning from the idea category. I would like to remind you that voting is now open, so you can head on over to the NTRC's website at www.ntrc.vc/vote and vote for your favorite team. If you're using your phone, when you select the picture, you would just scroll down to the bottom and you would see done. So you just click done and your vote would be submitted for your favorite team. At this time, I would invite the judges to give their feedback on the 10 teams that presented this morning.
Okay, okay. This morning's presentation was excellent. I think I've seen some improvements from the preliminary stages. I I think I would like to see more males though, because there seems to be a lot of females and hardly any males. But in all, they were good. I'm looking forward to next year's competition again. Um, that's about it.
Hi, good morning. Right, so I will agree with my fellow judge. I'm glad to see the improvements that everyone made in the final round. I think we had a lot of constructive questions that we asked in the preliminary stages. And it's good to see that a lot of the teams took that feedback and went back probably with their mentors and found a way to address those questions and answer them properly. And even today, we came back and asked some of those same questions, and it was good to see that they had a much better answer, a much better response, and they came prepared. Additionally, something that we saw at this stage, which I think we're glad to see, was the improvement in the overall look and feel of the app, and that we actually got to see some visuals of exactly how the app would run and work and operate and cater to that user experience. So it's something that I would encourage all other teams in the future, next year, for the future of the competition, even coming into the preliminaries, come with that in mind. I know that might be a bit early in the life cycle of the competition, but if you can come into the program, into the competition, sorry, with some visuals in mind to display and show the judges and show exactly how your app works, then that would make things a lot easier, and it would allow the judges to get a better sense of exactly what you want to convey. So today, I was glad to see that, and I think pretty much all teams did that today. So that was a good thing to see, and something that, again, I would encourage. I would also join in Haj to say that I was a bit disappointed I would like to encourage our boys to come forward a bit more and take up these, engage in these competitions a bit more. I'm glad to see the team from grammar school here and the other gentlemen that were involved with the other co-ed schools. That's good to see. But overall, I'd just like to commend everyone for putting their best foot forward, coming up with some good ideas, coming up with some good ways in which I think the apps could be executed. Hopefully in the future, they would go into the open category and actually make and produce the app. And yeah, it's a good start, so keeping on.
I just want to say I was really impressed today with a lot of the presentations. I know I would have asked the same question to almost every participant in the preliminaries. And the reason for that question was, and I'll say the question first. The question was, I asked you what was the major selling point or the biggest selling point of your application? Why use yours if there's already one like it or something that does similar? Now, in the preliminaries, a lot of persons found this question to be difficult. And I was actually quite disappointed in the fact that most of you thought it was a difficult question, because if you're selling me something to which this is the idea of the competition, you're supposed to be selling your idea to us, then you should be able to say one good thing about your app. And I want to say that today, most of you answered that question, and that's why I didn't ask it this time, because you were actually able to show me what was the major selling point of your app. Why should I use it? What makes your application good? And that is something that I think future participants, and even you if you participate again, the next time that you should be able to get that answer first before you even go about with the rest of your application. Because there is something that has to be drawing your customers in towards your application. Why they should choose yours over something that already exists, or over another competitor who might be presenting with the same idea as yours in the competition, because that is possible. I'd like to say that I have to agree with my colleague that the visuals were really nice this time around. We got a good walkthrough for a lot of the apps. And I would just like to point out that I don't agree with my my fellow judges. of the increase in boys in the competition. I think it's good that we have this many girls interested in tech now, because outside of this competition, the field is dominated mainly by men. So I actually want to see more women in the competition than men. I'm okay with that. So I would say keep pushing to join. And as my colleague said, you could try again another time in the open category or maybe in the app category. Since the idea was good, I don't think there's a rule stopping you from maybe submitting the idea as an app next time around. Is there? There's a rule for that? Okay, so I was told that you could submit the idea again in the app category next time. So maybe some of y'all could bring back the same ideas because they were really good. You just change up a few things, pay attention to what was asked this time around, maybe areas that you stumbled upon, maybe you have too many features and you need to narrow it down. So you could actually revamp your idea, bring it back in the app category section, maybe find a programmer to do it for you or at least a demo or something. And I would say a lot of you have the potential to actually win the app category if you were to bring your ideas over from an idea to an app. And that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to the judges. I hope that those feedback would resonate with you and you can take them and use them for our future competition. At this time, we would open the floor if there's any feedback from anyone in the audience in relation to what you saw this morning. If there's anything you would like to say, any encouragement you would like to give to the participants, we open the floor now that you can do so. Just kindly stand or raise your hand and we would bring a mic to you. Okay, if there are no feedback or comments, okay, so if there are no feedback or comments at this time, we would break for lunch. We would resume at, it's now 11:20, we would resume at 12:20 this afternoon. The judges, we ask that you proceed first.